on WDSU.
All right, breaking news in the court proceedings related to the effort to recall New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell. A deal has been reached with the Secretary of State's office, and over 20,000 additional people will be deemed as inactive voters. WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor is live outside the court with some of this on the breaking details. So, Shay, what can you tell us?
Good afternoon to you, Daryl. Leaders with the recall effort scoring a major win today in their efforts to pretty much put this on the polls, or at least to put this on the ballot. Now, this comes after 25,000 people were deemed inactive on the rolls. That's according to a source close with WDSU. Now, 25,000 people had initially been deemed inactive on the rolls. This changes the original number of active registered voters here in Orleans Parish from about 250,000 to about 225,000. Now, as we know, recall organizers have been efforting to have these numbers reduced to spark a special election in trying to oust Mayor LaToya Cantrell from her post. This will likely lower the number of signatures needed for that recall effort. Now, although the numbers of the signatures needed for the recall is still unclear at this time, we did speak with Mayor LaToya Cantrell today. Daryl, she gave us her most in-depth response to all the recall efforts since this all started.
This is really no longer, right, about recalling me as the mayor of the city from a lack of doing the job. It's been proven. Work is being done. Work continues to be done. But it's evident that this recall is just not about me. It is about disenfranchisement of our voters, particularly black voters in this community. You ask me about numbers. I have no idea. I haven't seen petitions. I don't know what those numbers are.
Now, the Registrar of Voters has until March 22nd to pretty much verify these signatures. I have much more from Mayor LaToya Cantrell when it comes to her reaction, but then also reaction from legal experts. That's coming up next at 4 p.m. Reporting live, Shay O'Connor, WDSU News.
Jay, thank you so much. And recall organizers issued a statement saying, quote, "Not one single voter in Orleans Parish will be removed from the voter rolls pursuant to the consent judgment that was entered today in court. The voters who will be placed on the inactive list have moved outside of Orleans Parish and have notified the U.S. Post Office of such or have died." People reacting to the news on social media today. Council Vice President Helena Moreno tweeting, quote, "Whatever effort there is to reclassify voters as active or inactive needs to be done legally and transparently and should be made clear that voters are not being purged." New Orleans-based State Representative Mandy Landry also tweeted, quote, "There's a possible mass voter disenfranchisement in New Orleans coming that would likely cascade through the state. And as far as I can tell, Louisiana Democrats are silent on the issue." And the organization Voice of the Experience also tweeted, quote, "It is troubling to watch the recall Cantrell lawyers and organizers gaming with the election."